Caitlyn changes course and revises plans for European League. The request of Indiana fans has finally been accepted as Caitlin Clark has hijacked her Europe League adventure, returned to America, and decided to play in the WNBA again. But let's not forget the WNBA has a toxic culture and has been a hot mess all season when it comes to Caitlyn. While Europe was practically rolling out the royal treatment for her, ready to slap a crown on her head and make her the highest paid female baller in the game. But the WNBA commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, realized the mistake and apologized from Caitlyn, personally condemning the racism and how they're gonna fix things. Because let's be real, the WNBA has struggled without Caitlin Clark, and now they cannot afford to lose her for forever. So, what's the WNBA cooking up now? Are they actually gonna stick to their promises? And how exactly did they convince her to stay after all that drama? Now, when's the last time you heard of a sports commissioner getting all vulnerable and apologizing to a player? Yeah, never. And let's be real. Caitlyn was about to peace out, take the bag, and become the international face of basketball. So, for the commissioner to go full desperation. This wasn't just some PR move they cooked up in a boardroom. No, this was personal. The commissioner came forward, admitted that the WNBA had let Caitlyn down in a huge way, like letting dirty politics and straight-up racist behavior slide on and off the court, the league turning a blind eye. Yeah, that was why Caitlyn had one foot out the door, passport in hand. But suddenly the WNBA decides to own up to their mess, and the world is like, wait, what just happened? Because let's be real. The WNBA isn't exactly known for handling their drama well. They've got a reputation for sweeping stuff under the rug, hoping it all goes away. So when they come out and say, yeah, we failed Caitlyn, that's not just surprising, it's full-on wild. It's like they finally realized, oh no, we didn't just lose a player, we lost the player. Caitlyn wasn't just their star, she was the reason people even tuned in, and without her, ticket sales tanked, viewership nosedived, and the whole league was on the verge of flatlining. The WNBA didn't just mess up, they were staring at their own downfall. And Caitlyn was the key to keeping the ship afloat. By turning down that sweet European gig, she's saying, yeah, you messed up, but now you're gonna fix it. This isn't just about her either. She's forcing the whole league to take a long, hard look in the mirror and start dealing with the problems they've been ignoring. That apology wasn't just for show. It was a wake-up call to the WNBA and the fans, promising things are gonna change. And Caitlyn? She's leading the charge and says she will now try to adjust after the previous behavior of WNBA. If the WNBA doesn't fix their act now, they'll lose a lot more than just Caitlyn next time. So now Caitlyn's back, but it's on her terms. The WNBA knows they can't afford to screw this up again. With Caitlyn returning, they're not just getting their star back. They're getting a chance to rewrite their entire story. This isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about fixing what's broken, and Caitlyn's the one holding all the cards. It's a power shift like we've never seen, and it's going to be the story that everyone talks about for years. And I'm telling you right now, if the WNBA can get away with this, what's going to happen next is one of the biggest robberies. The investigation into the league's internal issues didn't just uncover a few bad apples. Oh no, this was a full-on scandal. Turns out, Caitlyn had been dealing with all sorts of garbage on and off the court. And who were the stars of this horror show? Angel Reese and Alyssa Thomas, of course. You had to know their names would come up, right? These two had apparently been dishing out a lot more than just hard fouls, racist comments, bullying, you name it. And the league? Well, they figured they'd let it slide because, hey, Caitlyn versus Angel? Good for ratings, right? Spoiler alert, it wasn't.